LaVine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Domantas Sabonis out there with Precious Achiuwa, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Now here's Jerome. There's Jackson with the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Here's Coward. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Back come the Kings in transition. Sacramento passing it around. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
I don't think I need to tell anybody, Westbrook is a gunner. If the D isn't right up on him, when he gets the ball, he's taking that shot for sure.
Here's Coward. Jerome outside. Outside Wells from deep. Sacramento grabs the miss. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. DeRozan finds LaVine. This one for 3. And another Sacramento 3.
You love how Westbrook commits to his selections, not letting anything distract him on the three-point shot.
Here's Coward. Kicks it out to Jackson. Will it go? He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Sabonis. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
Yeah, this is Sabonis in his zone. He makes scoring in the paint seem almost effortless.
Here's Jerome. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 6. Back to Sabonis. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Achiuwa. 6 on the shot clock. Back to DeRozan. Here's LaVine for 3. On target from range.
Quick trigger there. LaVine ready to shoot before the pass even reaches his hands.
Jerome against Westbrook. Jerome, right side. Wells, the pass to Aldama. Jerome on the wing, pounded by Westbrook. Here's Aldama, and another 3 from Memphis.
Yeah, Aldama can stretch the floor for you when the big man finds quality openings at the arc.
Here's LaVine, and LaVine throws it down.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. Well, like a lot of us in 2020, Zach LaVine was bitten by the golf bug.
Well, when the season came to a halt, he had to find something to do. I know you're big into that, although I bet Zach's got a little better swing than you, B.A.
I totally agree. And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Sacramento with some changes. Hunters checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Eubanks comes in for Zach LaVine. And Malik Monk subbed in for Westbrook. And so it's Monk who brings up the ball for the Kings. The three. Buries it from three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside Wells. Driving in. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
And the basket by Monk.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Sacramento leading by 3. Eubanks with it. Monk finds Achua. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Pass to Jackson. From the arc. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And so here's Sacramento. Achua with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Coward. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Pass to Jerome. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Wells connects from downtown. Wells has got 5 now.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Sabonis gets it to go.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Jerome feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Jackson. And the 3 off target. Outside Monk. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the tray. 9 points in the game. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Kings.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Monk and Levine man the backcourt. Then it's DeAndre Hunter, and it's Clifford in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back over to you, Brian.
Thank you, Allie. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise. Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And Sacramento making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Here's Coward. Pass to Hendricks. Jerome outside. And here's Anderson. Here's the pick. Now Wells. 4-3. Back to Jerome from outside the arc. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Pass to Levine. For 3, Westbrook. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Westbrook's got 9.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
And Hendricks gets it to go.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. DeRozan comes in for Hunter, then for Memphis. Prosper's checked in for Anderson, and it's Jackson in for Hendricks. Sacramento leading by 8, outside Monk. On the wing, DeRozan. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. Westbrook against Jerome. Lays it up and banks it in. Jerome's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that clutch gene in him, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he is fearless in those big moments. He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game.
Pass to Coward. Now here's Jerome. They set the pick. Here's Coward. The 3 is up. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from Monk. And here's Sabonis. Fires the 3, and it's Monk. That time on the assist from Sabonis. Monk's got 17 points.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A minute 50 left in the half. Here's Jerome. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jerome's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
Well, pretty sure Aldama could bring down the standard if he wanted to.
And another Sacramento three.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Jackson outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Kings lead by 13. Eubanks inside. He's covered by Wells. Knocks it down from distance. Westbrook's got 15.
And once Westbrook finds his rhythm, good luck trying to stop him. So dominant at times.
Here's Jerome. And a nice finish on the layup.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Drains the triple. Eubanks, he's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 17. And he comes up with a bucket.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Westbrook with the miss. Sees the lob. Got a piece of it. Malik Monk has been leading the charge for Sacramento, doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 three-pointers in the game. Back after this.
43. Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Malik Monk really making a difference here.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And so here's Sacramento on the court for Memphis. Jalen Wells out there with Gigi Jackson. Then there's Santi Aldama. Then it's Ty Jerome. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. Here's Levine for three. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got his 4th assist in this one. And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, B.A., 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50, 40, 90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
And it's DeRozan missing. Grizzlies trail by 16. Here's Coward. And a miss there on the triple. Achua against Jerome. From downtown, and Russell Westbrook gets the three. Westbrook's got 18 points in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Achua. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Jackson, pass to Aldama. No good on the triple.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Brian?
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Jerome, that's good.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Achua passes to Sabonis. Back to Achua. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Jerome. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. Jackson, the pass to Jerome. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Back to Wells. 6 to shoot.
Defensively, DeRozan has the size and instincts to guard multiple positions.
Westbrook outside. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Westbrook's got 20.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Attention everyone. Now coming on to the hardwood is your
And Sacramento with some changes. Cloudens checked in for Sabonis. Stevens comes in for Zach LaVine. And Malik Monk subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And Memphis also making a switch. Spencer's checked in for Jerome. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Coward. Now here's Jackson. Unloads from 13. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Monk for 3. Aldama grabs a board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jackson outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Sacramento. Achua's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Clouden. Memphis with a rebound. Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, B.A., and it can be disorienting for the players. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look for it.
For Memphis, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. To the inside, Jackson. Soft touch off the glass. Jackson's got 7 points for the quarter.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Pass to Stevens. Back to Monk. Fires for 3. He drops it from range.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Good.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Now here's Aldama. He has 7. Shoots a fadeaway. No good there. Pass to Plowden. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Deflected, and they'll get another chance. And that one's good. Spencer. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. DeRozan outside. Monk looking around. To the left wing. Here's Stevens. Nails it from beyond the arc. Stevens has got 7 points.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Malik Monk, and it's Clifford in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
And you could just see Anderson there looking to jam it.
Here's Carter, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Here's Jerome. Pass to Spencer. Jerome, a screen on Carter. Takes a 3. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jerome, and there's Memphis with another bucket.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
Down low. Here's Anderson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Anderson's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Kings. Hits the trifecta.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Now here's Anderson. Free throw line jumper. Clifford pulls it in.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Left side Hunter. Out left to the wing. And another Sacramento 3.
Yeah, selfless play by Hunter to give it up to his man in space.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jerome. Let's go with a three. Rebound by Sacramento.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Hunter, good.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Carter, good. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul of the game. And Sacramento with some changes. McDermott's checked in for Monk, and it's Westbrook in for Carter. And Memphis also making a switch. Jackson is checked in. Now here's Jerome. From 7, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Jerome's got 21.
I think he catches him off guard with the spin move right there.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Shooting while in rhythm. Westbrook understands his strengths on offense and plays to them well.
Pass to Anderson. And the Grizzlies making a change here.
Second team foul. Substituting on the court.
Here's Coward. Jackson for 3. Can't get it to go. Shooting 7 for 13 from the field now. McDermott outside. Sacramento passing it around. Jerome against Westbrook. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
Jerome outside. And another miss by Memphis.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Kings.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Malik Monk.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Jerome drives in. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Fires the 3. And the Kings with another 3.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Now here's Hunter. To the middle. And the layup is good.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
The open shot, Jerome. The wide open shot is on the money. Here's Westbrook. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with DeMontis. DeMontis, a great team win against a quality opponent, too. What does this say about how you're playing?
It's great for us, building our confidence as a team. Sticking together, I feel like we play better consistently, so it's good for us.
Confidence, extremely important. Thanks, DeMontis.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Malik Monk.